Hey, my name is Jordan. I am posting this video as a response to the 50 favorite names thing that's going around. I wasn't tagged because I'm new to this, but I have been watching videos on Reby Sharp's channel and Amelia at Everything Baby Names and Tulip by Any Name. And I've really enjoyed their videos, so I thought it would be fun to include my own. I apologize in advance for being really awkward because I've never done anything like this before. I usually stick to fan videos, which you can definitely check out if you'd like. So I apologize for that. And also, I don't live alone, so my siblings are probably going to hear me and think that I'm talking to my friend and come say hi, so sorry about that. Before I start, I thought you should know a couple things about me and my naming style. I'm going to include meaning on my list, but um, I'm not going to include origin or rank because they're just not as important to me. My association with the name is most important. I just started looking at meanings after watching these other videos, and it's interesting, but it's still not like very influential to me. Secondly, I am a fangirl to the core. I am way too obsessed with my TV shows and my books and my movies, mostly TV shows and books. I get way too obsessed with my characters, way too attached, and that results in loving their names. And so a lot of my inspiration comes from my fandoms. And thirdly, I'm an avid reader and writer. I have a blog that I will post the link to below in case anyone's interested in looking at it. I'm not very consistent, but I like to share my thoughts every once in a while. Mostly, though, I am a massive Anne of Green Gables fan. I will try to show you up there. It's kind of glaring, but that is my first edition Anne's House of Dreams. My friend sent that to me recently because she loves me, obviously. I am completely obsessed. It's like it consumes my life. So a lot of my names come from Anne. And fourthly, I am a big fan of boys' names on little girls. My name is Jordan, and all of my siblings also have unisex names, so I come by it honestly. And without further ado, my first 10 of 50 girls' names. Oh, also, when I was making these lists, with the girls, I had a hard time cutting it down to 50. I had like 130 something, and I just couldn't decide which ones I liked more. But I don't love as many of them. I don't probably love my top 10, and that's about it. The others I like, but they're not like really special. But my boys, with the top 50, I had like 45 probably, and the last 5 were really difficult. I couldn't come up with that many. But the ones I have, I really love and can actually see myself using. So that's just a difference. It's easier to find girls' names, but it's easier to love the boys' names. Anyway. Okay, so names 50 through 41 on my girls' list. Name 50 I have is Blythe. I don't love the name Blythe. Oh, I'm sorry. It means happy, carefree, and cheerful. I don't love the name Blythe in itself. It's okay. It's pretty. But I like it as a middle name. I have it paired with one of my favorite names, which I'll tell you later, as the middle name, and I really like it there. And of course, it comes from Gilbert Blythe, the best hero ever. So that's why I have Blythe. Number 49 I have is Story. Now, when I was going through my list, I realized that a lot of my S names are guilty pleasure names, like September, Story, Snow, things like that. So don't think I would ever use them. I'm not very adventurous. I would call my style like classic eclectic, I guess. But I don't think I would ever use Story, but it's pretty and it's literary, so. Number 48 I have is Sylvie. When I was younger, I was obsessed with the name Sylvia. I don't know why, I just thought it was really pretty. And I'm not a huge fan now, but I was watching Chicago Fire recently, and one of the characters' names is Sylvie, and I thought that was really cute, changing it up a little bit. Number 47 is Shiloh. Now, I kind of hate that I love this name because the obvious association now is Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's daughter, which I just don't love that that's the association. But I can't help it. I just love the name. It's pretty. It looks pretty. I just like it. Number 46 I have is Sophia. Now, I think Sophia is a beautiful name. I haven't been doing meanings, but that's okay. It's not important. Sophia is a very, very pretty name, but it's this low on my list because it is so popular, which I don't usually care about, but I feel like the popularity has kind of taken away from the beauty of it, if that makes sense. It's a little too cutesy, I think, now, but I think it's beautiful. I also really like Sophia Bush, so that's a good association for me. Number 45 I have is Indiana. Now that's kind of, well, pretty unusual. But I have the nickname Indy, and I know a lot of people like it for boys, and it's actually on my boys list. My love for boys' names for girls means that there's a lot of duplicates on this list and my boys list actually. So I have this one on both. But I think it's kind of a cool alternative to Mindy. And I love Mindy Kaling, so that's kind of a cool association to me. I just think that's kind of neat, Indy, for either a little girl or a little boy. Number 44, I have Bradley, which is, obviously you would probably think of a boy when you hear that name. But my sister knew a girl named Bradley, and I just thought that was really cool, really unusual for a little girl. Number 43 I have is Adrian. I don't love Adrian for a boy, but I just think it's really pretty. It kind of reminds me of like Vivian and those kind of in names. It's a little less common, I think. Number 42, I have Gray. So a friend of mine named their little girl Julia Gray, and I just thought that was so pretty. I think it's such a neat alternative to Grace, which is like really, it's a beautiful name, but it's very, very overused. And I think Gray kind of is a neat little tweak to the name. Of course, 50 Shades of Grey has kind of ruined it, but I still think it's neat for a little girl. And the last name in this video, wow, it's gone by fast, is Paige. I think that Paige is a spunky, cute, sweet name. I used to have it higher on my list, but I've found so many beautiful names in my quest to come up with 50 and looking through all of y'all's videos, hopefully you're watching this, that Paige has been kind of bumped down, but I still think it's very cute and spunky and sweet. And anyway, that is my first 10 names. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't too awkward. And let me know what you think and any advice on this whole blogging. It's not blogging. Videoing thing. And I will be back.